What's going on, guys? Travis with the REC Garage, and in this episode we are going to make some shrinking pliers. So I'm going to show you how to make these. Pretty cool little tool that you should have in your arsenal if you want to do any kind of metal shaping. Let's get into it. First thing we want to do is dig down into the depths of our vice grip box and grab the shittiest pair you have, because we're going to destroy them. Alright, so first things first, now that you've chosen your plier of choice, I need to clean it up a little bit because it's pretty rusty. So either clean it up, or if you bought say a Harbor Freight vice grip, that probably doesn't need to be cleaned up. I'm going to make this out of 3 pieces of 1/4-inch round stock. This happens to be stainless, but you can use whatever you got. I happen to have stainless. So I'm going to cut 3 pieces about pretty much the size of the jaws. If you want to go a little bigger, you can, if you need to get deeper into a flange. But I'm just going to do the size of the jaws. And that happens to be around 1 inch, 1.1. So do 1 inch. I want to make sure the jaws will close. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Okay. So I'm going to cut 3 1-inch pieces from this. Alright, now we got our 3 pieces and our vice grips. 1 of them will get welded right there in the center, and then 2 will go on either side of the bottom jaw. So when they come down, the middle will go right in between the 2 on the bottom. Alright, so I'm going to just chuck these up in a drill to spin them nice and evenly on my belt sander. Get one end nice and round so we don't mar the sheet metal. Right, now that we got our ends all rounded off, I am going to sand off these rusty pliers so it's a clean surface to weld to. That shouldn't take too long. Probably get the grinder for this. Alright, so I got my vice grips held up here, and this little railroad track just kind of holding it. It's kind of my steady rest. So I'm going to put that here. Alright, and I'm gonna give this a tack. I kind of like where it's at, so I'm going to try and tack it right where it is. Well, I said try. So I need the pliers to close and the inside more than the outside, so I'm going to have to weld those 2 other round pieces at an angle, I'm sure, so they start closing on the back like now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess around with it. So let me I'll tack the front here, and I'll bend them up and down and see which way I like the way it's moving, and then I'll try and bridge the gap. I got the pliers at the elevation I need them, so, and I use the block here, so right when I put this on, it's at the height I want it. So in this case, I'll tack this corner here, then I'll flip it over, put the other one on, and tack that other corner, and we should be all right. All right, so now the way it's sitting right now, the front closes before the rear, and I'm not sure if that's an issue yet. So let me grab a scrap piece of angle and see what it does. Alright, so it's doing its job. It is curving this panel, but it's putting an impression on the edge and that's going to be kind of hard to get away. So let me, I'm going to bend these up so when it closes back first instead of the front. That's a little better. Alright, so I'm going to test this now. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted. See how it put a curve to that panel? And you can just now take it to your stump or whatever you got and flatten these out. And it's going to flatten that curve out some, but you just do this with the pliers, smash it down flat, do it again with the pliers, smash it, and you'll slowly shrink this edge. Alright, so check this out. Got the pliers here. Put it here. Just shrinking a little bit. Every so often you see already it's getting a curve to the angle here. And what you can do with these is you can take these to your stump or anvil, whatever you got, smash it down flat, and you should keep most of the shape. And then if it's not enough, you just go around and do it again. I think this is a nice alternative to the Lancaster style. Before I actually find out, I think this will do less damage to the material because it's really not digging in and pulling it close like the Lancaster style is. It's kind of just making a tuck, essentially. It's like a handheld tucking fork. Carl Fisher over at Make It Custom has a video on how to do those. That's for kind of a deeper shrink. This is kind of just for an edge shrink, and I think it's really cool. I saw someone use this, I forgot who it was, and I was like, wait a second, what is that? And I tried shrinking pliers on Google, I couldn't find anything, so I said, you know what, I'm going to make a set. So let's try and pound this out and see how much shape we keep. Alright, so I smashed that flat just quickly, and it's still got shape to it. Then I did this side, which is this side, which has a lot of shape because I didn't smash it flat yet. And then I continued on this side. It's got a ton of shape here. So, depends what you want. If it's in a place that you're never going to see it, inside of a fender somewhere, it's just a support. Just go along, squeeze it to the shape you need, and leave it. It's totally up to you, whatever you want, but I thought this was a little neat trick, and you guys would enjoy it. Just take an old crappy set of vice grips, weld some rod to it, and you get yourself handy little shrinking pliers. It's mobile shrinking. So, I think it's pretty cool. Keep it in your drawer. If you need it, you'll have it. Alright, that's it for this quick little video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, clicking the bell. notifications. You guys know what it is. I'll catch you on the next one.